Let's do it.
Oh, hello again, rabid internet fan base. Welcome back, everybody, to the Hemingway Land YouTube channel. This is going to be a quick, very informal video. I do not have the video editor working on this video this week, so might be a little sloppy, guys. Might be a little sloppy. He is currently occupied with about 24 tasks for upcoming properties in the month of November, so we're giving him a break on this one. I'm just going to talk. I'm going to click around different windows here. But I have a sort of quasi-announcement I wanted to make this week. So I want to make you guys aware of something. So I figured I'd just come in here and do one of these. Anyway, goes like this, guys. I have 8 properties in inventory. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. 8 properties in inventory, which I need to get, quote, off the books by the end of the year. I need a buyer attached to all 8 properties by December 31st. And to be clear, people, buyer attached could be a person who buys it for cash, we deed the property to them, or it could be a person who has merely placed a down payment and will be making subsequent monthly payments for the next, 24, 36 months, etc. The point is that I have 8 properties I need to get off the books. I am a motivated seller, and thus we have done significant price reductions on these properties, as well as corresponding reductions with the terms on the properties. So lower down payments, mostly just lower down payments. Anyway, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go through these properties here today, guys. I'm not going to get into the sort of shuck and jive routine on each one. I'm not going to try to sell you on these. I'm not going to really talk too much about the specific properties, only the price reductions. They all have listing pages in which all details of the property have been thoroughly documented. So if you are curious about these, I would encourage you, just go to the listing pages. You'll be able to read up on them. Here we go, guys. To begin, starting off in the state of Colorado, I have 2 properties in Saguache County, more specifically in the Lazy KV Estates subdivision. Now, people, let me say this. It should be noted we had 4 properties here 2 weeks ago. I sent out letters to basically everyone in a 3-mile radius, like, make me an offer. Just make an offer. That's the substance of the letters. But the letters say that the properties are priced at $6,000. So I'm not going to change these on the website because I feel it's going to confuse the easily confused. So I will simply say that for you, the loyal viewers, if we could go as low as $4,000 on these, okay? So just FYI. And if you have any questions about that potential price reduction or subsequent terms that would come from that, like if you're not comfortable with whatever the terms are on that property, just reach out to CJ in customer support, email or phone call, and you can discuss that with her. And guys, let me just say this. To negotiate the purchase of a property, something like that, we don't do that on the YouTube comment section, okay? Let's do that in formal emails where you can get written responses from us, etc. Whatever the case, these 2 properties are the only 2 remaining within this Lazy KV Estate subdivision out there in the shadows. People, the shadows of the San Juan Cristo Mountains. There we go. Starting off there. Anyway, moving on to the state of Nevada. So it's recently become clear in an audit of the website that's been done that apparently Google has been largely unaware of the fact that we sell land in Nevada, and perhaps that has hindered sales here over the last few years, perhaps. Whatever the case, I've got the remaining 6 properties are all in the Silver State. Starting off with these 2 up in Pershing County by the Humboldt. They're in the Humboldt River Ranch subdivision, but they're by the Rye Patch Reservoir. People, let's just call it a lake. A lake is such a prettier word. I bought some land by the lake as opposed to I bought some land by the reservoir. Sounds like a place you go to contract tetanus or something. So anyway, the point is, guys, we have 2 lots out here. Let me just say this, guys, about the Humboldt River Ranch subdivision. I had originally purchased 5 properties out here in January 2022, and they all sold in like 4 weeks. It was remarkable. And when that happened, I was like, oh my God, we gotta buy some more properties out here. And then I went and did that. And then the 3 that we bought sat on the website for the last 3 years. 1 sold earlier this year. We have 2 remaining in inventory. Whatever the case, these had originally started at around $12,000, $14,000 sales prices. We're taking them down to $5,000. $5,000 about as low as I could go on these guys. Whatever the case, it's a really good price on land in this region. Very close out there to Lovelock, close to Winnemucca, none too far from the Reno Tahoe area, etc. And of course, right by the lake. Anyway, moving on, also in the state of Nevada, we have two properties up in Humboldt County. These two right here were originally priced at originally priced higher than that. I think they were originally started around $12,000, $14,000 also. They were reduced more recently to $9,000, $9,500. I'm taking them down to $4,000, guys. So 3 acres for $4,000 in this region, largely devoid of zoning. So they're good 3-acre chunks of land where you can do a lot. You can develop a lot out there on those properties. Blah, blah, blah. In addition, guys, the final two properties also in Nevada are located out in Nye County, more specifically in the Pahrump area. These two I really want to bring to your attention. We've taken these down from their original prices of, I don't even remember. They were somewhere north of $20,000 because that's what the comps supported. I promise. Okay, I don't just like willy-nilly attach crazy prices to these things. I'm like, oh, I was trying to make $1 million on a half acre in Pahrump. I don't do that. Okay, I look at the comps. The comps said, oh yeah, like $20,000. The comps were wrong, guys. Okay. Anyway, so we reduced the prices of these two half-acre lots down to about $5,000, and I should specifically bring this one to your attention, guys, because it gives you a sense of property's over here. It's in a developed residential area, power basically along the back end of the property, city utilities out here in this area. Of course, you always have to pay a little bit to get them extended out to a property, get them fully functional on the property. But the point is they're available. And it's Pahrump. And if you haven't lived in Southern Nevada for the last 20 years, like I have, 21 years actually, the region grows rapidly. Property out here is always an excellent investment. It's always the kind of thing that appreciates rapidly, even in a short window of time, like 5 years. So getting a half acre of land out in an area like Pahrump, which is about 30 minutes outside of Vegas, but it's where population growth is headed. It's where more development is, etc. That $5,000 property is going to be worth a heck of a lot more in 5 years, 10 years, whatever. It's an excellent buy and hold property. It's a very good property for development purposes, etc. And this one, just to give you a sense of the footprint of the property. This is the footprint of the property. As I said, backs up to these home sites. This is how long it's been on the website, guys, back when we used to do drone overlays like this. Anyway, the point, people, is that we have all 8 of these properties at heavily reduced prices. So if you've been eyeballing them on the website over the years, if you're not obsessively refreshing our website, waiting to see when the price has been reduced, I just want to make this little video and just announce that these properties have been reduced. And guys, quick couple things. Number one, if you are not familiar with the basic navigation of our website, as it has become clear to me, some people are not, just want to make you aware, specifically like with these Nevada properties, guys, you go up to the top of the page, all the counties are alphabetized. So first one's Elko, no price reductions there, but then we're down here to these two properties in Humboldt. Keep scrolling. We come down here to Nye County, these two properties. Scroll past the rest, and you will get down here to Pershing County. Or, people, we have the helpful map filter function up here. So if you just want to see the properties in Humboldt and Pershing, click up here in that region of the state, and it will bring up just those specific properties. Blah, blah, blah. Additionally, when it comes to the actual listing pages, if you do have questions about these properties, guys, I'd encourage you, read the listing pages. All the information is supplied there. But if you're not familiar with how the navigation of this works, information about the property can be found in these respective tabs. Click around. You will learn a heck of a lot more. And, of course, down here under Maps and Boundaries, we've got the interactive map, which you can zoom out, zoom in, etc. We've got plat maps from the region. Click on these, etc. Google Earth overlays, drone overlays. These were taken from the flight path of geese because it was the very first time we had used this Colorado photographer. But nonetheless, you get a sense of the footprint of the land. And of course, we've got Google Maps that you can expand out to explore exactly where this is, what it's close to, what it's far from, etc. And on each of these pages, we also have nearby attractions, a photo gallery of what the local area looks like if you are not familiar with it. And then, of course, photos from, I'm getting to it, keep scrolling, hang on. Photos from the exact property itself give you guys an excellent sense of the community, the terrain, the surroundings, and of course, the property. Utilities, no utilities, whatever, you'll be able to learn all of that by viewing these listings, reading over the listings, viewing the photos, so on and so forth. So guys, again, major price reductions. If you have any interest in any of those 8 properties, I am a motivated seller. Buy them on the website, give us a call, shoot us an email, make an offer, whatever. But most of these have all been reduced down to their lowest, except for the 2 in Colorado. So anyway, there we go. With all that said, guys, we will see you back here in about 2 weeks in November. Until such time, have a great 2 weeks. Didn't think that sentence out before I began speaking, and we will see you back here in our next video.